move over. I can move over to.
Brian, just an emotional day.
Yeah. Oh, always my smile. It's good. I'm good. How are you, sir? It's there. Good.
You get the quickest promotion.
Tomorrow night's meeting.
2 days. 2 days. Mayo, yeah.
It's really difficult.
Yeah. Well, you're still doing consulting in government? Are you still going to
Although I don't think it's super excited about how long snow, So you just really want to stay together? It sounds like.
It was potentially a 5-mile lead to get around. We had to close down all 4 sides.
You're just going to be squatters in this house here. No. Well, yeah, not your bad. It's your house too. You're going to be here. Oh, no. No one's You're still in my face.
There's not much we can do either because fire started. When they respond, they just come through without I tried to find my grandchildren.
I didn't think you would give us that.
have them all.
Just started using them.
But you know I have a PowerPoint, you know, the ultimate deal off of PowerPoint. So, you know what? I'll have them for, I'll put them on the website here.
So you said a couple weeks.
No, we're gonna set it up this week. We're gonna set it up Thursday.
Cool.
So we'll probably want something, we want to run our office just through it. So once we run the office, we'll start next week.
Perfect. Yeah, so my husband is going to get transfer.
Oh, yeah? What? And if you can come in anytime because Doug's working days. I'm gonna be working days. So we'll both be here operating. So, you know, we're gonna do like the weekends too. But if you want to come in during the weekday or whatever, you know, you can feel this difference. Haven't seen
Can we sit next to her? Can we sit next to you? Sit back here. Well, you know, anything found in Fox 5 isn't anybody else's responsibility. It's just down to my side yard. I got back into town and I, look at that. So somebody was stuck next to our garage one night. So I'm assuming it was out in open space. So they just dump it. They dump it at me. It's not nice. Oh, how are you guys? How are you? October 3rd.
I only look at days because I stamped my eggs, so my clients know what day they were cooked. If they're unwashed, you could leave them on the counter for up to 4 to 6 weeks. If you put them in the refrigerator, they can be months. The ones you buy at the store are generally 30 to 45 days old. It's right here, I didn't have like Hi, John. How are you?
Excellent. Wait, is that recording?
It is.
Now there's proof I'm back in the country.
I don't want to get past that.
Just remember the recording.
Or I do want to get past that. I'm not sure what I should say.
Hey, John, just so you know, there's,
Just don't talk to yourself standing next to the recorder.
don't sit in front of the camera. There's a camera here, John. I had to take my floor behind. Okay, hang on. So let me change this.
I'm doing
Didn't
it.
think I was coming here tonight, but I'm here.
Clearing out my house. I got it on the way through, so it goes through the way it is right now. It goes on November 3rd.
How are you? To tell me more later.
It's exciting.
Good. Are you speaking, Council? Did I not speak? Did I not speak? Or did I not? I'm concerned with the hire, new hire. Well, I'm gonna say it. I need to hear it. What I learned in 10 minutes, I'm gonna question the hire.
Hey, pass it, let's see this tray.
Don't be sorry.
All right, good evening, everyone. I'm going to call this meeting to order for the Village of Campton Hills, October 3rd, 2023 at 7 p.m. Roll call, please.
Trustee Bogart?
Here.
Trustee Burson?
Here.
Trustee McElvey, absent. Trustee Millette?
Present.
Trustee Morgan?
Here.
Trustee Muncy?
Here.
President Wooding?
Present. All rise for the pledge. Nick,
Sure. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, 2A, we have the CERT recognition and break, and I'll leave it to James.
All right, thank you guys. So I think this is very important, so I want to just give you a little background for anyone that doesn't know what CERT is and what CERT does for the community. So CERT, which is the Community Emergency Response Team, is made up of volunteers from both the Village of Campton Hills and Elbert. The CERT concept was developed and implemented by the Los Angeles City Fire back in 1985. The group is an invaluable asset to the entire community, but especially the police department during emergencies. Members go through extensive training in many areas, including fire safety, light search and rescue, team organization, and disaster medical operations, just to name a few. Team members volunteer their time to assist their communities in times of need. The CERT group has provided services to the Village of Campton Hills, including the Campton Hills Police Department, countless times over the years, including weather events, community events, and accident scenes. CERT has logged over 1,277 service hours and 1,577 training hours. Those hours have helped supplement the Campton Hills Police Department many times, including a recent fatal traffic crash our agency had on 925 at Route 47 and McDonald Road. The road was closed for over 6 hours during the investigation. CERT promptly responded to our agency's page for assistance. The members who responded to the scene assisted our agency with traffic control at numerous intersections around the scene. This type of partnership is very important for our agency, which operates with only 2 officers per shift. CERT provides additional resources at major scenes, which also frees up other officers to go on other calls that may be going on at the same time. On behalf of the Village of Campton Hills and the Campton Hills Police Department, I'd like to thank you for everything you do as a CERT group and you continue to do. You're very much appreciated and part of the Campton Hills Police Department family. So our village president actually has a proclamation for today's date for CERT. So I would like to have her go ahead and read that if she would be so kind for us.
Thank you, Chief Levan. Village President's Proclamation, Village of Campton Hills. Whereas the Office of the Village President, Barbara Wonicky, recognizes the importance of personal emergency preparedness to ensure communities' resilience and ability to recover from disasters, including tornadoes, floods, and earthquakes. And whereas the Village of Campton Hills has adopted principles, training, and organization of a Community Emergency Response Team, CERT, program to enhance local efforts with state and federal resources. And whereas CERT volunteers are trained to assist their community following a disaster when professional responders need assistance or are not immediately available to help. And whereas Elburn, Campton Hills area CERT members help educate others through public outreach to promote public safety and community preparedness. And whereas the Village of Campton Hills recognizes the value and operational importance of collaborating with community organizations to strategically make CERT available to all individuals. And now therefore be it proclaimed, I, Barbara Wonicky, President of the Village of Campton Hills, do hereby proclaim October 3rd as Community Emergency Response Day in the Village of Campton Hills and honor the people whose dedication builds a more resilient and ready village of Campton Hills. In witness thereof, I hereunto set my hand and affix the seal of the Village of the Campton Hills on this 3rd day of October 2023.
Thank you. Trustee Burston, you would like to say something? I'll go after you say something. So.
I happen to be a CERT member, which isn't terribly important right now, except that I learned how valuable CERT is and how much they're doing for the police department, the fire departments in the area, because I feel, Chief Pucci, like the fire service got a little short-shrift. But one of the things that I wanted to make the public aware of, and the board, if you weren't aware of it, is that in addition to the vast amount of time that CERT volunteers are devoting, and it's not just the initial training, there's lots of additional training classes and opportunities that they participate in. Just to properly outfit a CERT volunteer costs probably, what are we saying, Carlos, $250, $300 to start with? You can go up from there. And we're, offering people, what, about $50 worth of stuff, maybe? At retail. So I'm hopeful that we're going to be able to provide some funding for CERT on an ongoing basis. We're obviously in the middle of a budget year now, so we don't know what's really possible now, but we would like to, hopefully be able to provide CERT with some funding on an ongoing basis starting in our next budget year. Just a little bit that would allow CERT to help, equip our volunteers a little better, help take care of the vehicles that we have, and the rest of it. There's quite a lot. I was, we wanted to recognize not just CERT as an overall group, but also the new class that just completed their training last week. And we had a final exam over at Cameron High School. And the scale of what was done and what we ran people through was incredible. And the resources that CERT is bringing to a true, large-scale disaster is rather different, than what happens with some of the, the smaller, admittedly horrible traffic accidents that we have from time to time. But in a large-scale accident, we were modeling at Caneland, we had how many trailers? 2 trailers, I think, is that right? And 2 other CERT vehicles, and a boatload of other equipment and expertise that's being brought to bear. So the group is practicing for things that are likely in our area, like a large-scale tornado that could hit, multiple areas at the same time. We're training for things like, railroad accidents, that, can disperse teams all over the large areas we saw in Palestine, Ohio. So we're hopeful that none of those things ever happen, that people don't have to use some of the more advanced training that they get. But they are, investing a lot of time, and we're hopeful that we can invest a little bit of money to help.
Thank you, Jen. Okay.
All right.
Chief Levan.
I'm gonna do this part, even though I don't like doing these parts, but, so for, most everyone knows him, but, I wanna take a minute for a very special recognition. I wanna recognize Chief Clucci from the Alberta and Countryside Fire Protection District. Hold on. Calm down, okay, hold on 1 second. So Chief Clucci has been the driving force behind the CERT program, volunteers a lot of his personal time and energy to the success of this program. That is on top of his responsibilities at the fire department. The CERT program would not be where it is today without Chief Clucci. More importantly, Chief Clucci is retiring this week after 42 years of service as a first responder, including the last 7, serving the residents of Campton Hills and the surrounding areas. I consider Chief Clucci not only a fellow first responder, but a friend. I know I speak for everyone, wishing Chief Clucci a long and happy retirement. It is well deserved and it is long overdue. Which is a small token of our appreciation, but it says above and beyond in recognition of Fire Chief Joseph Clucci for an unwavering dedication, loyalty, and ambition that continues to inspire us all. October 3rd, 2023.
Without them, because if they don't volunteer, there's no team. And they have done it out of the kindness of their heart, neighbor helping neighbor. And really, he said it best. They're not team members to me; they're friends, and they're the reason that I will actually keep on coming back to help work with this team because they're so awesome. But thank you for the recognition, but it all goes to them. Those hours are in 2 years. That 2,400 hours is in 2 years' time in our 3rd class, and we have over 40 members, and we will have 40 with this last class. So thank you for your intended support. Thank you for the recognition, but it really goes to them. It's the other team. They've done all the things. Although that'll take.
Okay, as you can see, we have cake and coffee. So we're going to take a short recess.
Sorry, recording the meeting.
You're on video.
I'm on video. You need to, you're going live. Are you gonna pause it? Should I? Yes, because people's conversation around it is kind of.